to our latest video. Today we are going to answer a subscriber question. Thank you for the question, Firefox Glove. Today we are actually going to talk about past lives and why the heck we don't remember them. Why do we have past lives? Why does our soul go through prior existences and then we don't remember those prior existences? But what if we do? What if remembering those prior existences has more to do with knowing what you don't know rather than trying to look for what you do know? That's confusing, isn't it? Yes, okie dokie. So, past lives. Do they exist? Why do we have them? I do believe past lives exist. I have actually been shown past lives of clients on several occasions, and I have seen a couple of my own. I have been told about one which rang true in my head very, very much, and I do see evidence of it in my meditations. I first saw, though, my first past life experience came from when I was a guinea pig for someone who was learning hypnotherapy. It has been my experience with hypnotherapy that it can be incredibly helpful for helping to discover past life information that you did not know before. Past lives are really very, very difficult to understand in a concrete manner, in my opinion, because when I speak to somebody about their dead, I can present them with evidence, or I can present them with certain things or certain inflections of the way that people talk, or things about how they passed away, or things about the person even sitting in front of me that only that dead person will know. That's how I know for certain that I'm doing what I believe I'm doing. When I look at a past life, it just feels so much like conjecture. It feels like you're almost making it up in your head. But at the same time, so does most of this stuff. So to a certain extent, you have to release that. You have to go beyond your sense of disbelief. You have to actually try to find that evidence within you. Because I believe very strongly that your spirit keeps coming down, and I've seen people's spirits just continuously come down because, one, they had to, they were told to, or they got zoot down from their butts, or they chose to because they felt they had more to learn, or they're so new they just keep on repeating because their soul hasn't actually done enough due diligence or hasn't learned enough. It could be because your soul is young. It could be because you're pretty short on the uptake and you're not picking things up as they need to. So I don't know how much control we have over it. I do not know if, because it's not really shown to me, if having an exemplary and amazing life here will actually make it so you don't have to come back. I do not know that. In fact, actually, I think we choose to. I think we want to learn. I actually think that this hunger that we all have inside of us, this need to explore, to conquer, to get one over, is actually a hunger and a need within our spirit of knowing that we are here moving towards something that is larger than ourselves. And your past lives. How do you find them? How do you figure it out? What do you do? I honestly believe if you really, 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 really want to know about your past lives, ask your spirit guides. And if you cannot get a straight answer for them, maybe actually visit a hypnotherapist. Or maybe start trying to do some guided meditations that help you to separate yourself from the mind and bring you stronger into your spirit so that you can have a little conversation with yourself. Because you can. I do it all the darn time. Moving into looking into your past lives, set out the parameters of what you would like to know. Look at your life and try to decipher or pick apart certain things that are themes within your personality, or themes within things that you are always trying to do within this life, because you know that they're there and you know what they are. You just may not want to admit them to yourself, Or you might not think of it as a theme. You might think, oh, everyone feels this way, or everyone does that. So look a little bit more at yourself first. Start through your meditation, move into guided meditations, and if you have access to a good hypnotherapist, then take advantage of them. How we know what it is we came here to learn, I believe, has everything to do with letting go of all the silly things that we get preoccupied with here and going back to your basic and starting to think about the survival mode of things. Because when we go into survival mode, we actually start pushing away all the superfluous crap that keeps our brains all and preoccupied. When we get into the survival mode, we start to see, okay, basic. This is what I need. These are the things I want to do. So go into your survival mode. Figure out what it is that you want. And if you cannot figure out what it is you want, then sweetheart, you need to spend more time with you. You need to sit down and talk to the lady or the gent in the mirror and say, why are you here? What is it that you want? What drives you to go forward? And then when you can figure that out, when you can figure out what drives you to go forward, then you can have a stronger and deeper relationship with your higher self, with your spirit, with your soul, with the part of you that you keep on having. Because every time you have a different life, you got different genitalia, you got a different faith, your family's somewhat the same, but they're all wearing different meat suits too. So the one contingent that is always, always, always constant is you. It's the spirit and the soul inside of you. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have a question that you want me to ask all these guys about, please let me know and I will ask them. And I will do my very, very, very best to give you a clear and concise answer. I can be reached at trinityyogaandspiritualservices.com, trinityyogaandspiritualservices.com. I'm also on Instagram at Bobbi Rowntree. And I'm on Facebook at Bobbi Rowntree Spiritual Medium. I hope you have a lovely day. Namaste.